generic human life to this mother.
Axel Chat YouTube switching to awesome bass build.
Tendencies that he can't even possibly fathom. Why people actually would want to have children.
Like, why do you care about having children or, like, riding for having children? Like, it's just not something that you're going to experience ever for your life, for the rest of your life.
Bro makes believe he cares about Palestine and he doesn't even get genocided himself?
I can't believe this.
Your life, right?
First of all, the only care about something if it affects you is extremely libertarian coded, and also
It's pretty funny because like he makes believe he's like the communist guy.
very weird coming from a guy who understandably wants everybody to care about a genocide.
I don't know what happened. Everything fucking
Oh, shit.
crashed on me.
Nihilistic horse. You never aspire for anything, never aim for greatness.
Do not dream. Just donate money to Hassan Piker so I can help destroy Western civilization. Thank you.
This is the dude the media wants us to believe is going to save young men from the
That's
alt-right
right.
pipeline.
Joe Rogan to the left to be like, actually don't have kids and kill yourself. Joe Rogan to the left to be like, Zap's dog, you should kill yourself. Don't have children. Your life means nothing. It's irrelevant. Let's vote for Abdul El Sayed Mohammed Ali Baba for Senate so that he could promote the savior of Palestinian terrorists.
Okay. And I love how he's like, unfuckable losers. Like, okay, congrats on the sex, bro. Check out this sex haver over here. I'm sure all those unfuckable losers could easily go to foreign brothels and pay for sex like you, Hassan. Something weird about a man who could easily consensually get sex from a woman but chooses to go to a brothel. I don't know. Just saying.
Something I always thought was an unsubstantiated rumor, but since
Oh
Hassan
no.
just had to
Oh, that's a fact. Oh, that's a fact.
open his mouth about a video game, now all of Shoe's 2 million viewers will know
Dave,
about this.
I'm telling you, man, the best part about people platforming Hassan is the fact that normal humans actually get introduced to the fact that we have a birthright citizen, Turkish retard in our country that hates our country, hates our way of life, wants us to die. He said openly all Christians are fascist. Christianity is a fascist ideology. He supports the assassination of the president and multiple senators that he's called for the deaths for. He supports every terrorist organization you could think of, from the Islamic ones like Hamas, the Houthis, Hezbollah. He thinks the Houthis should get a Nobel Peace Prize. He loves all those guys, obviously. He doesn't care that Hezbollah murdered hundreds of thousands in Syria. He doesn't care that hundreds of thousands are died of starvation in Yemen because of the Houthis. Doesn't care about any of that shit at all. None of that matters. He supports them because they're terrorists and they hate our country. He supports the cartels. He supports the Cuban communists that oppress their people. The more you learn about Hassan, the more you realize he's fucking evil. He is the cartoonish depiction of the foreigner coming into our country to subvert our lifestyle and destroy our nation. And it's so awesome watching the normies turn on him.
Suspect passed.
Also, 35? No kids?
And
Like, I'm sorry, that just pisses me off. Like, sitting in his ugly ass $600 Gucci sweater. I swear I've never seen this guy in a fucking normal ass t-shirt. Sitting on his high horse, looking down at people for wanting something more out of life. I don't understand how someone could be so mentally mind-wrecked that this is their reaction to such like a simple, wholesome concept.
I don't know. Everything crashed.
This is really
I
just
lost
a
everything.
post that shouldn't have prompted a response at all.
It's really not, though. It's really not. She fucking killed him.
Shoe did
He
bravely.
takes himself super seriously. Like, this is the... Every single thing he supports is hypocritical. He just actually hates the West.
it just-
His only
Everything
ideological-
froze for a second, and then
honestly,
boom, my OBS
every
shut
single one of his
down.
policies.
They bring up
Even my
this
avatar
being
shut down. Holy
also
shit.
Being against having kids.
That's Hassan's girlfriend. That's
But yeah,
why Hassan
everything.
was double.
Literally every
This
program
policy
shut
was
off.
Also about how, oh no, I actually don't want to have kids. Having kids is lame and gay. I hate kids and stuff because I was mind raped by gay college grooming teachers, and shit like that. That's Hassan's girlfriend.
I'm probably never having kids. I'm probably gonna play video games for the rest of my life. I'm probably gonna be as hot for as long as I can. And
The pathetic, nihilistic existence.
probably gonna keep making money. That's probably what's gonna happen for the next
Damn it.
40 years.
That's right, she'll be miserable and die alone.
Until people are just gonna keep being mad at me about it. Menopause is gonna hit me like a brick wall, but at least I will be getting the bag until then. You don't want kids? I'll do it whenever I want. I don't think absolute delusion.
And honestly, I don't know the difference between Pokimane and Valkyrie. Which one of them is rumored to be with Hassan, and I really couldn't care less.
Yeah, they're both retards. They're both retards pushing the anti-natalist agenda that's getting destroyed in real time by people that realize that having kids is fucking awesome.
But it might just explain why Hassan basically melted down over Shane's video.
Oh,
Bro, you were on the last Shuon Head video. I will literally off with a gun.
Dude, Shuon Head literally contributing so much more to American society than anyone gives her credit for.
If you bring that up in here, okay? Why? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to go out, purchase a shotgun myself in the face?
We can vote? This is like, is this a democracy? Hold up.
Not die in the process, but at least lose significant chunks of my brain so I can operate at the same substandard, suboptimal IQ level that Shuon Head and her dumb audience operates in, so I can do a regular response to that? Is that what you want me to do?
Yep, because this response was a lot more mature and higher IQ. Oh my.
I hope this download had something to do with it, because then it won't happen again.
It's just absolute cinema.
Nothing says, I think she's stupid and irrelevant.
Yeah. Says the guy melting down.
What are you at work?
And going into a tism-type tirade for multiple minutes about how little you care about her opinion, that's definitely not ruining your day. I can't count how many
Your opinion matters so little to me that I will kill myself. Oh my god.
Orbiters blasted statements I've made, but the thing about actually believing your enemy is affected by idiot opinions.
True. Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. True. Again, I get called out by the Hassan retards all the time. Hassan slanders me on his stream. It means fucking nothing.
So if anything, this is just evidence that Hassan knows.
The compelling argument that Shuon Head makes, one that should have
Have
been...
you considered that Shuon Head is getting paid by the Israeli government as some sort of gigantic Hassan look like a complete fucking retard?
left in the dustbin of history all the way back in 2016. Ooh, look at me. I'm an emo girl. And
Downloading the update.
He lies as easily as he breathes.
I think that's what made everything crash.
He's still lying. It's like when he goes, he has called me a pedophile, which is not true, obviously.
Should be starting up here in a second.
Horribly to his audience of millions of retards and terrorists. All right, but he lies as easily as he breathes. He called Asmongold a mother killer, that he murdered his own mother. Also, obviously not fucking true. Like,
and I change my politics all the time. Ooh, look at me as an emo girl. I look like one meme on the internet.
So Shu says you got a creepy history with buying overseas. But the fact is, remember she used to look like a meme, and then maturing in motherhood made her see the world beyond or naive? Bernie Sanders can save the Democrat Party beliefs. Hassan just looks like every emotional woman losing an argument.
Bro, that's what the left does. It turns men into effeminate retards.
As actually that sums up every single Hassan stream perfectly. Emotional lady lose an argument.
Why would you openly admit that you listen to Shuon Head in 2026, man? What the f is wrong with you?
No, I can't believe you would watch an entertaining video. No, she's emo.
Shuon Head are basically
All right, here we go.
version of a
Hopefully this will work now.
They just spit
I
out.
prefer a Reddit aggregator to whatever terrorist-supporting slop drivel Hassan pushes out. Like, let me remind you, that dude, he's been ducking debating me for a very long time now. This dude is a ginormous fucking retard coward.
That they see on subreddits. So why the f are you going there? You might as well just go to the subreddit directly and read all the commentary that they turn into video essays. Jesus Christ. What an unbearable fucking way to exist, dude. Oh, I'm getting all my politics from Shoe on Head.
Man, leftists eating each other has got to be my favorite meal.
Honestly, good luck, dude.
Which is just pure projection at its
Shoe on Head was making fun of people that were retarded in regards to a video game. Hassan Piker, you want me to kill myself? Shoe on Head's emo.
finest. Why watch Shoe when you can just read Reddit? When it's really, why watch Hassan when you can just read Twitter while chugging soy milk for yourself? And remember, this is just because Shoe said Hassan's take on a video game was bad. But for it to hit him this hard, the whole not having kids must be really sensitive. Not just for him specifically, but to anybody still listening to Hassan nonsense. As Shoe just proves that having your own family and finding happiness is the gateway away from these miserable socialist circles on the internet.
Straight facts, but also nothing in the world will radicalize you like having a family. All right, you're gonna have a daughter, all of a sudden you're gonna become pro-gun. All of a sudden you're gonna be pro-gun, that's crazy. All of a sudden you're not gonna want to import rapists from the third world that literally don't have anti-pedophilia laws in their countries. All of a sudden you're not gonna want that. You know, nothing radicalizes you like a family.
The first episode of my old Hellworld series was actually all about police brutality. It was all about police brutality towards innocent protesters. I was a little more ACAB. I was a little more lived the fuck out back then. But hey, to be fair to me back then, that is what happens when you live in the sheltered suburbs of Long Island in your parents' basement versus having a kid and living in the city for 4 years.
That's right.
The police are a taxpayer-funded HR department for structural violence. They exist solely to protect the
See,
rights of
Shoe
private
makes an excellent point there.
more police. Police are good. Police are great.
Her politics changed once she left the sheltered life of the suburbs
Yeah, she was anti-police
and entered the real world of the city.
She's pro-police, pro-gun. What?
Hassan's never done that. Hassan's always lived the sheltered life.
Fake propaganda that's being shoveled down your throats online. What?
Isn't just a petty patter between liberal political commentators. It's Hassan's pathetic attempts to maintain relevance. As on one side, Hassan is losing his Twitch streaming audience to the Roach King, and on the other, the former normal liberals are aligning more with Shoe on Head, where Hassan is like a Minecraft streamer. His existing audience is outgrowing him, while he's getting too old to bring in that new generation of listeners. And the saddest
Yeah,
aspect
because his actual audience are fucking retards and terrorists.
about this is, everybody already sees it, except for him. So if you appreciate
Yeah,
my...
dude, Hassan actually thinks that he's gonna survive this shit. He doesn't realize his viewer count is going down no matter how many media appearances he makes. No one wants to sit there and watch a dedicated, dog-shocking, terrorist, pedophile-supporting retard every single day for hours. Documenting his downfall is easily one of my favorite things ever. Man, my new favorite Hassan Piker quote is, "A low IQ person made fun of me. You want me to kill myself?" That's got to be my new favorite Hassan Piker quote. Up there with, we would totally understand why someone would kill Hassan Piker in public. I don't endorse it. I don't want it to happen. I'm not calling for violence, to be clear. But I would totally understand it.
What I just learned about here has to be one of the most insane, vile plans I've ever heard of, and it was actually attempted. Two men were training for what has to be one of the most unhinged ideas.
Oh, the two guys that were going to invade Haiti. Or something. I think it was Haiti. It was Haiti or no, it was Haiti. I thought it's either that or the Dominican Republic, but both of them are on the same island. But they were going to invade it, kill all the men, and keep the women as sex slaves. They didn't get very far. Dude, this guy looks like a murderer. What the fuck?
Well, Frogan is in.
All right, what was I doing? Okay, I was showing you the books.
Has been having
You got to go to the main smuggler town. Talk to the ship guy, I think. Yeah, this guy. He's got the naval tactics. There's ambush.
It seems like she's been having some trouble.
If you neither deal nor take damage for 2 minutes, the next volley deals 130% increased damage.
Kids, all right. Kids don't understand. People gotta wake up in the morning
But
to go to work.
fucking 2 minutes without dealing or taking damage,
My ass and
that's basically your first shot of the battle.
That's all they understand.
Destroying an enemy ship within 50 meters destroys 30% ship health over, restores 30% ship health over 10 seconds.
You kind of can't just stop them from crying.
Increase consumable duration. Repair kits by 30%, grog by 200%. That was the only other decent one I saw. Ship shape, while out of combat, restores 3% of ship health every 3 seconds. So your ship repairs itself, basically. And this is the one I got, Silence the Guns. Hitting an enemy applies broken rhythm effects for 30 seconds, reducing reload speed by 20% and damage by 20%. That's the one right there. That one's the shit. That's the one I'm using on Seamus. Seamus is my main character. This one I'm just using to experiment with. This is my Explorer, mostly.
It is your fault that you chose an
I don't like how her weapons are set up.
where you can hear a motherfucker breathe in the other room. Hey, that's a
I should have went with both precision weapons.
You wanted to hear the baby. Should have chosen more expensive apartment, more high end, more luxurious. Pokemon doesn't have to do with this, all right?
But I'm gonna run back to the crib right quick and actually see if I can buy one of those.
See, we're getting to the root of the problem. We're getting to the root of the problem. At least she's getting there, all right? She's getting there.
Literally sitting here doing jack shit, so I'm like, might as well go live.
This and it's a higher level character. She gets higher level swag from the
Hold on, let me announce my Discord.
all the fights.
My neighbors have like a fucking baby, and it's been crying for like the last 20 minutes, and I'm tired. I'm tired of hearing it cry. Take care of your child.
She knows babies just cry, right? Like, I don't understand what she means by take care of the child. Like, you can just, you can rock it in the arms, it doesn't want to go to sleep. You can try to feed it a bottle, it doesn't want to eat. Sometimes the baby just wants to cry. Like, that's just sometimes what it wants. It just wants to cry. Who knows? I'm like, this woman is literally on her stream.
Hopefully that'll give me enough.
Actually, we have seen this woman cry on her stream over frivolous things. All right, over frivolous things we have seen her cry. All right, frivolous and big. All right, the one big thing, she can't afford to live. She can't afford to live. She does not make enough money off of Twitch anymore. But for some reason, she refuses to leave LA. She has to remain in LA, even though she doesn't collaborate with almost any streamer in LA at all. And all her collaborations take place online, so she could just hop in a Discord call for these collaborations. Like, she doesn't need to be
Oh, come on.
these people. Like, brother, she's living in an expensive area in the U.S. just so she can be in, what, same time zone during the collaboration? Like, what, she needs to be in the same time zone? Little big. Bruh, I hope she never has a kid. She is jealous of that baby. At least that baby has an excuse of why it's crying. That little baby, hey, it's having a hard time. It was just born. He just got here. Or she, I don't know. It just got here, all right? You don't know what's going on. This woman's been here for like, what, 28 years? She still don't know what's going on.
Like, what is the deal here? What is the fucking deal here? What is the fucking deal here? Broken, yeah, sorry, Tongues. Like, I don't hear baby fucking crying, goddamn.
Then move.
God damn, I don't want to hear all that. Like, if I can hear them through my headphones right now, like, that's crazy.
I'm just, she's trying to make it seem like she's living like some high-end luxurious apartment that it has like 10-inch concrete walls with like wool sheetrock in it to like sound dampen each apartment. Woman, you're living in one of the cheapest apartments in LA. They throw these shits up everywhere. Brother, there is like 2 millimeters of cardboard between you and the other room. You're gonna hear everything they do, and they hear everything you're saying right now. Like, she's trying to make it seem like she's quiet in general. She's not a quiet person. Brother, they have probably been listening to you specifically for months, if not years on end, complaining. Brother, they just got the baby, and she's that baby's too much. And they're just like, bitch, we have been hearing you cry about how you have no money, don't know how you're gonna be making rent, and how this H3 guy is fucking you over in the courts for like a year now. And yet, for some reason, our baby's too much for you. Like, bro. But chat, they're probably gonna hear the Cookie Monster at night whenever that Uber Eats bag gets ripped open. All you're gonna hear is
1, 2, 3, snack time!
Yep, that's all they're gonna hear. That's all they're gonna hear. Nom, 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 nom. The Cookie Monster! Cookie! Yep, that's all they're gonna hear. That's all they're gonna hear. She's talking about the baby right now. That's what they hear right now. All they hear is.
Cookie, give me whole lot to me.
Yeah, Cookie. He is not in the position to be talking about other people making too much noise.
That's crazy. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
It's a baby. That's what they do.
I gotta get back here.
Yes. For that long, yeah.
I'm trying to leak up. Chungus, me personally, if I had a baby, I would not let it cry because.
How would you stop it? This is like someone saying, if I had a Lamborghini, I would never let it break down. A, you don't. B, let's all be honest here. I think that's gonna be out of your range for probably the rest of your life. Let's all be honest. Probably the rest of your life. It's hard to get a Lamborghini out here, all right? And plus, how do you stop a Lamborghini from breaking down? That doesn't make sense. Like, they all break down. All cars break down. It's just how cars work. They break down. By ending it, I guess. Like, look at the smugness. I would never let my baby cry.
I like the crab skull.
90% of the baby. How do you stop them from crying? That's like how they communicate with you. That's their only form of communication. You can't communicate with it. It's a baby.
My baby would feel so loved and peaceful that like it would never cry.
That's not how babies work. That's not how. This is someone that has never even been around a child. All right, I can tell. This is someone that's just never been around a child in general. I have seen some of those love little babies known to man. Whenever they get hungry, whenever they shit their pants or shit their diaper, whenever they just crawl, damn, an inconvenience. I can't get up the steps. They do that. That's what they do. This one has never even been around a child, it seems like. Mama needs to pay rent.
Me though.
How you doing, buddy?
My baby would like feel so
Ah! Why'd you do that to my arm? That hurt.
Because it would be held all the time.
Okay.
Chat, should I have a baby?
No.
Should I have a baby, Chat?
No. You can't even afford yourself. Who would even be the father? That's the real question. No, it's not the song. No.
How are you still around? No shame? Girl, your name is literally Gypsy Bacon. Grow the fuck up. What's up, Aragon? How are you? Not now. You don't think, bro, Chat. Like, when I was younger, I would always, like, although my mom and I beef with you sometimes, like, I would always, like, the age difference between my mother and I, like, oh my god, like, 12 viewers, actually it's 50 something.
Oh. Big Frogan.
Yeah, you're here, Gypsy Bacon. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm uncovering some map here. Trying to collect supplies. But yeah, the book I got. Hitting an enemy applies broken rhythm effects for 30 seconds, reducing reload speed by 20% and damage by 20%. So I actually like cripple their guns when I hit them.
ship I went away, then put it out in Shinbo now. Oh, help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Pull it out in Shinbo now. If I ever get back, I'll marry little Sally. Way, bully in the alley. Have 6 kids and live in Shinbo Alley. Let's go. Shore. Oh, you rock so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. Now come here, all you sailors bold, and listen to me tell. I know you all will sadly pity me, for I was a ruddy fool in the port of Liverpool on the voyage when I first paid off from sea. I was paid off at the home for a voyage from Sierra Leone. £2 10 a month had been my pay. As I jingled in me 10, I was sadly taken in by a lady of the name of Maggie May. Oh, Maggie, Maggie May, they've taken you away to slave upon Van Diemen's cruel shore. Oh, you rock so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. When I steered into her, no, I hadn't got a care. I was cruising up and down Old Cannon Place. She was dressed in a gown so fine, like a frigate on the line, and I bid just to see the Maggie chase. Well, next morning when I awoke and I found that I was broke, I hadn't got a penny I could find. So I had to pawn me suit, me Johnells and me bolts, down in the Parkland pawn shop number 9. Oh, Maggie, Maggie May, they've taken you away to slave upon Van Diemen's cruel shore. Oh, you rock so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. Oh, you thieving Maggie May, you robbed me of me pay when I slept with you last night ashore. Oh, it's guilty the jury found her of robbing a homeward bounder, and she'll never roll down Paradise Street no more. She was trained and sent away from Liverpool one day. The lads all cheered as she sailed down the bay. And every sailor lad, he only was too glad that they sent the old whore out to Botany Bay. Oh, Maggie, Maggie May, they've taken you away to slid upon that demon's cruel shore. Oh, you robbed so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round this island undead.
That's it? Just a mine on this island? These bananas or something? Yep, there's some bananas. Yep. There's a shitload of bananas. What is that? Oh, that's one of them savage boars. I should have shot that prick. Bananas.
Ships under your hand, Captain. Lead our speed. Set more sail.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sing it, boys.
I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow ye will get your pay. That it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. For the wind was foul and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shipped it green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. We'd be better off in a nice clean jail. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. With all 19 and plenty
Pretty good.
It's time for us to leave her. It's growl ye may and go ye must.
I gotta fight here, man.
It matters not whether last or first, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. All at once,
They're doing pretty good. Oh, she must have. They gotta be in the other room sleeping. Buddy was in here. He clawed the shit out of my arms getting out of my lap. Who's gonna try to ram me?
enemy's lost the ship.
I can't even see him. And I still hit him. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. I sank the crap out of that guy. And get my bagpipes. Look on the bright side, that fire will be out soon.
Ready on the guns. Ease the sails.
Everything I can.
I'm some too much of poison. Some deaths are personal.
Yeah, that's what I got. The devastating ones.
If you're looking for prey, I can suggest a couple. Helm's yours, Captain.
I gotta go north.
More sail, more speed. Once again, it's a damn tough life, full of toil and strife. We're man underground. We don't give a damn when the gale is done. How hard the winds did blow. 'Cause we're homeward bound. It's a dreadful sound on a good ship, taut and free. And we don't give a damn when we drink our rum. But the girls of Old Maui, rolling down to Old Maui, me boys, rolling down to Old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to Old Maui.
Come on, come on, come on! Reload already, man.
Let's go, damn it! Hammer it, son! That ship's finished! Enemy's lost the ship!
Yeah, this guy wants trouble. Oh, I thought he was dead. Now he is. I gonna run aground? I'm gonna run aground. I'm gonna run aground, aren't I? Oh no, I'm cutting it close. Whew. That was close.
All together. Call all hands, demand the capstan. See the cable run down clear. Heave away and with the will, boys. For Tortuga we will steer. And we'll sing in joyful chorus in the watches of the night. And we'll sight shores of Tortuga when the great dawn brings the light. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear Tortuga, rolling home, dear land to thee. Up aloft amid the rigging blows the loud exulting gale. Like a bird's wide outstretched pinions spreads on high, swelling sail.
Wow, that ship is heavily fortified. Come on. Came up short.
Ship's finished!
Cut it, come on, come on, come on, come on.
More sail, more speed. Read the canvas.
I love my Ben in there.
I'll decide my fate. Ship's under your hand, Captain. Look more sail.
Well, let's go check out these islands. Because there's stuff on them. And I like stuff.
Lead off speed.
Oh, I got a lot of stuff in my pockets.
Catch the wind. Ease the sails.
Hey! Dick! Wasn't fair. Wasn't looking. Here it is. Oh, been here once before, huh? I think I got carrying mostly food. Okay.
Improvement is never linear. What was I doing?
Oh, I had to go to the triangle. That's right. All right. All right, we got all those going.
Captain on the helm! Catch the wind!
Hey, we're just going over to that other island, guys.
Ease the sails! Set more sail! Reef the canvas!
There aren't even bananas here. Wait, there's bananas. Some sweet potatoes.
Pieces. Prepare to die!
Look at that. They're just waiting for me to kill them.
Helm's yours, Captain. And for sail. has sunk! It's finished!
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna float around and do some pirating because I need some money.
All hands! As I was a-rolling down Paradise Street, way, hey, blow the man down. A handsome flash packet I chanced for to meet.
Give me some time to blow the man down.
This spanking flash packet, she said unto me, way, hey, blow the man down. There's a dandy full rigger just ready for sea. Give me some time to blow the man down. Blow the man down, bullies, blow the man down. Way, hey, blow the man down. Blow him right over to Liverpool town. Give me some time to blow the man down. This dandy full rigger to London was bound. Way, hey, blow the man down. She was very well rigged and very well found. Give me some time to blow the man down. So I packed up my sea bags and signed on that day. Way, hey, blow the man down. And with this flash packet, I spent me half pay. Give me some time to blow the man down. Blow the man down, bullies, blow the man down. Way, hey, blow the man down. Blow him right over Liverpool town. Give me some time to blow the man down. Roll, boys! We're outward bound for Mobile town with a heave-ho-ho. And we'll heave the old wheel round and round. Good morning, ladies, ho! handsome flash packet I chanced for to meet. Give me some time to blow the man down. This spanking flash packet, she said unto me, way, hey, blow the man down. There's a dandy full rigger just ready for sea. Give me some time to blow the man down. Blow the man down, please, blow the man down. Way, hey, blow the man down. Blow him right over to Liverpool town. Give me some time to blow the man down. This dandy full rigger.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all. I'm just cleaning up a little bit. Uh,
The smallest details matter most.
tell you the truth. Egg and potato. Why am I still holding on to an egg and a potato? Why can't I get rid of these? Is my crate full? My crate is full. What am I eating? Hearty egg broth? Well, let's get 20 of those. Might as well. Plenty of food.
Ship's under your hand, Captain. the canvas! Catch the wind!
yours, Captain. Lead off speed. More sail, more speed. All right. Call all hands, demand the capstan. See the cable run down clear. Heave away and with the will, boys. For Tortuga we will steer. And we'll sing in joyful chorus in the watches of the night. And we'll sight shores of Tortuga when the great dawn brings the light. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear Tortuga, rolling home, dear land to thee. Up aloft amid the rigging blows the loud exulting gale. Like a bird's white outstretched pinions spreads on high, swelling sail. And the wild waves cleft behind us seem to murmur as they flow. There are loving hearts that wait you in the land to which you go. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear Tortuga, rolling home, dear land to thee. Many thousand miles behind us, many thousand miles before. Ancient ocean heaves to waft us to the well-remembered shore. Cheer up, Jack, bright smiles await you from the fairest of the fair, and her loving eyes will greet you with kind welcomes everywhere. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear Tortuga, rolling home, dear land to thee. I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow you will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done, and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. For the wind was foul and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Ship did green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. We'd be better off in a nice clean jail. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. With all night in and plenty of ale, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. It's growl ye may and go ye must. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. It matters not whether last or first, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, that's it. Ship's under your hand, Captain.
It's a damn tough life, full of toil and strife. We women undergo. We don't give a damn when the gale is done, how hard the winds did blow. 'Cause we're homeward bound, it's the grand old sound on a good ship Colton free. And we don't give a damn when we drink our rum, but the girls of old Maui, rolling down to old Maui, neighbors, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic round, rolling down to old Maui. How soft the breeze of the tropical seas, now the ice is for a stir. And the native maids in the island glades are waiting our age.
What? I don't know how I'm missing. Clone, clone, clone.
Enemy ship's gone, Captain. Enemy's lost the ship. I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow ye will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
Oh my God, I hit him. Got his soft underbelly.
Enemy ship's gone, Captain.
There's the last dude. Pounding the crap out of me.
Enemy's been sunk.
go, you cheeky shite. Well, I guess it's a good thing it died now, and not while I was in the middle of fucking shit. Huh? There's something fucking sketchy as shit. Whoa, okay, that's what it was. Holy shit. Whew, scared the crap out of me. Alright, well. Oh, I'm out of resources, huh? Alright. Alright, well, we already know I can't get away with that. Let me get some more light in here. Alright, alright. This might be a mine. Well, it's an investigation site, huh? Well, let's get a gander.
Ship's under your hand, Captain. one's yours, Captain. Catch the wind! Yee-ho! Oh, Maggie, Maggie May, they're taking you away to sail upon Van Diemen's cruel shore. Oh, you're off so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. Now come here, all you sailors, hold and listen to me tale. I know you all will sadly pity me, for I was a ruddy fool in the port of Liverpool. On the voyage when I first paid off from
Hey,
sea.
buddy, how you doing?
I was paid off at the home for a boys from Sierra Leone. £2 a month had been my pay. As I jingled in me ten, I was sadly taken in by a lady of the name of Maggie May. Oh, Maggie, Maggie May, they've taken you away to sail upon Van Diemen's cruel shore. Oh, you're off so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. When I steered into her, no, I hadn't got a care. I was cruising up and down Old Cannon Place. She was dressed in a gown so fine, like a frigate on the line, and I did just to see the Mandy chase. Well, next morning when I awoke and I found that I was broke, I hadn't got a penny I could find. So I had to pawn me suit, me Johnells and me boats down in the Parkland pawn shop number 9. Oh, Maggie, Maggie May, they've taken you away to slave upon Van Diemen's cruel shore. Oh, you're off so many whalers and many drunken sailors, but you'll never cruise round Liverpool no more. Oh, you thieving Maggie May, you robbed me of me pay when I slept with you last night ashore. Oh, it's guilty the jury found her of robbing a homeward bounder, and she'll never roll down Paradise Street no more. She was chained and sent away. Flash packet I chanced for to meet. Give me some time. It's finished! All together! Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him. Early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Put him in a longboat till he's sober. Early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up
chanced for to meet. Give me some time to blow the man down. This spanking flash packet, she said until me. Way, hey, blow the man down. There's a dandy full rigger, just ready for sea. Give me some time to blow the man down. Blow the man down, bullies, blow the man down. Way, hey, blow the man down. Blow him right over to Liverpool town. Give me some time to... the ship! More sail! More speed! He's the sails!
Oh.
What the hell? That's for sale. Enemies been sunk. Yep. Come all you young thoughtless men, oh, and take by me. And never need your happy homes to sail the raging sea. For I have plowed the raging main this 20 years or more. But now I'm turned silent on deck. All hands! Call all hands to man the capstan. See the cable run down clear. Heave away and with the will, boys, for Tortuga we will steer. And we'll sing in joyful chorus in the watches of the night. And we'll sight shores of Tortuga when the great dawn brings the light. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear Tortuga, rolling home, dear land to thee. Up aloft amid the rigging blows the loud exulting gale. Like a bird's wide outstretched pinions spreads on high swelling sail. And the wild waves cleft behind us seem to murmur as they flow. There are loving hearts that await you in the land to which you go. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear Tortuga, rolling home to land to thee. Many thousand miles behind us, many thousand miles before, ancient ocean heaves to waft us to the well-remembered shore. Cheer up, Jack. That's finished!
Missed him, damn it. Dude, slippery. A wet bar of soap. Come on. All right.
The capstan, see the cable run down clear, heave away, and with the whale boys for Tortuga we will steer, and we'll sing in joyful chorus in the watches of the night, and we'll sight shores of Tortuga when the great dawn brings the light. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to the Tortuga, rolling home to the sea. Up aloft, amid the rigging, blows the loud exulting gale, like a bird's white outstretched pinions, spreads on high, swelling sail, and the wild waves cleft behind us seem to murmur as they flow. There are loving hearts that await you in the land to which you go. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear Tortuga, rolling home to lands of thee. Many thousand miles behind us, many thousand miles before, ancient ocean heaves to waft us to the well-remembered shore. Cheer up, Jack, bright smiles await you from the fairest of the fair, and her loving eyes will greet you with kind welcomes everywhere. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear Tortuga, rolling home dear land to thee. Once again, I thought I heard the old man say, let her rest now.
Anyways, as I was saying,
She got Gypsy Bake Money. You guys saw that. She got it.
What's going on, y'all? Let's take a look at iDubbbz, because that's one of our favorite locales to roast. Just bugging out per usual.
I've been inundated with schizophrenic posts about the latest shooting. I can't stand it, man. Didn't realize we had another one. Yeah, dude, it's there. When I boot up the old PC, the streaming setup, and I look at the Twitter, it's a Maximum Damage Twitter account. I'll log into that, and that one isn't really like following or engaging any shit. So I just get whatever like Elon wants to deliver to me on the For You page, and I think everyone is ill on that website. The people who don't think they're ill, they're also ill. It's just to even exist on there, it's a problem. I could get this one. Would you guys like this one? Would I look good? Dude, that's like Joker from 2060 or something. This is not like a look that I've gotten fully used to. It's crazy that this is kind of a, not to say everyone has this haircut, not to say it's a popular one, but that's crazy. Like it looks like a head fusion. Like I could close part of one of my eyes and see the front half of his head from here forward. It's very odd.
And no matter what haircut you get, you're still gonna be a goof. And also, you know, your husband Anissa is gonna be the one that decides, right? Like you well aware, you don't make no decisions. Like for real, you can't even pick what toilet tissue you could buy. That's your husband Anissa's choice as well. Or Hassan Piker for whatever reason. But yeah, you're definitely a goof. And as far as what you said about Twitter or X, I don't be on there. The only social media that I like is things that I could create. You know what I mean? Like YouTube, things along those lines. Maybe some streaming services or whatever. But outside of that, I'm not really into Twitter that much. Even though I have one, you can follow me on there. And I'm also not into whatever social media website where's that me posting videos that I made. Just not for me. But I don't know if he realizes that when he's saying anyone who's on there is just awful or horrible. You were on there. So you're included. And Hassan. That's somebody that's just nasty in general, but you know.
But yeah, I do need to be on the lookout for a good haircut that's gonna upset people. The mullet's not upsetting enough. Maybe it's time to bring the faux hawk back. Upset who? Like fucking grandmas, normies. Stop appropriating Australian haircuts. I'm sorry, dude. I'll figure it out. It's hard, man. I don't wanna, you know. You gotta have some quirk in your haircut. And when you combine quirk with like something just basic, you know, you can end up appropriating.
Bitch, this ain't My Hero Academia. What are you talking about? You just want attention. Yo, that's what he's admitting. Is that he wants attention. He wants someone to just look at him. For whatever reason, ain't gonna be something I feel like doing. Outside of me editing and content creating, that's the last thing I want to do is look at iDubbbz or give him any attention. I don't think nobody does. His fans, outside of them clowning him, they don't want to see him. They'd rather go watch Anissa, his husband. Think about that. It's crazy work, bro.
Oh, and that's been another exciting thing to see. The Onion and Tim Heidecker taking over InfoWars. Dude, that shit has been so fun. It's very odd, too. Like, it's like not something I ever thought could have happened. And the fact they're leaning so hard into it, I'm like, yes, you're going for the story. You need to see Tim stand up. Yeah, Tim's growing on me. I was never a big fan of Tim and Eric. It's like, it's okay. And then he'll do some of these bits. Like I saw the bit of him wearing the, what is it? I watched some of this special where he's basically just doing a bit the whole time. And I was like, oh man, I don't know if this is for me. I was listening to a, this is vaguely reminding me of, it wasn't even stand-up, it was just like from a podcast. Someone ripped like a Shane Gillis podcast clip and made it like their own segment for their, not a segment, but their own video for their whatever channel. And it was like, they title it like Shane Gillis complains about woke Canada. And it's like a 30-minute rip from a podcast. And I don't know, man, like somewhere in there, somewhere in the middle of it, he's like, oh, I mean, Canadians are good people or whatever. But it's like, it was like that one comment is meant to forgive all this fucking like annoying complaining he's doing the whole time. It's like, yeah, you don't fucking, you get it. You don't like traveling and you didn't like the hotel that you were set up in. It was a lot of the, I don't know how to brand that comedy. It's kind of rant, complains comedy. He wasn't complaining too much about the Fantasyland Hotel. He actually said, I think he said that it was kind of cool.
iDubbbz saying anyone else is complaining sounds nuts to me. Just had to get that out there. Word, iDubbbz? That's all you do. I wouldn't say that you do comedy because you suck. Your old videos used to be alright, but I wouldn't say that you was like a comedy genius. Nor should you be sitting here critiquing to this level like you like are the end all be all for comedy. Like your word means everything. It's the only word that exists when it comes to comedy. I don't even know who you're talking about. But I just heard you talking about complaining and it was like, did you hear yourself? That's you. Can Anissa, well, I was gonna say, can she listen to some of this while she's like in the other room spying so she can hop in and try to show herself off on camera? But when she listening to this, does she realize how crazy he sound? So then I thought about it, I was like, no, she crazy as well. She's even crazier. She made him this way.
He actually said, I think he said that it was kind of cool, but he categorized it as basically like he's a single guy doing staying at this hotel that he described as a place for Canadians to have sex. It's like the Canadian sex hotel. And so he's like taking baths in this giant like jacuzzi surrounded by mirrors, and he was basically saying how fucking repulsed he was by his own body and being forced to look at it. Stuart Lee is a brilliant British comedian. His new special, Man Wolf, just rips into Joe Rogan type comedians. It's very funny. Oh, that sounds awesome. Stuart Lee on the downfall of Britain's creative economy.
So that's all it takes? That's all they gotta say is it's against Joe Rogan and you just on the way. Wow. You're a weirdo. But we already knew that. I think everyone was well aware at this time. Like, why are you so anti-Joe Rogan? And I don't even watch him all the time. It depends on who the guest is. But I ain't got no beef with him. I ain't seen nothing for me to hate him or to clown him as much as you. But if you guys want to send me a clip or something I'm going to take a look at, not talking to iDubbbz, I don't want nothing from you. I'm talking to you guys, the people that's watching at home. Join Discord. I'll be taking a look at a bunch of different things. Even if I don't cover it, I'm still going to check it out more than likely.
I just feel like a lot of the complaining comedy, unfortunately, you got to be smart about it. When you listen to fucking Joe Rogan complain about things that are like, that are just, you know, that he has to get a vaccine to travel or whatever it is, like, it's just eye-rolly at that point, right? Yeah, you gotta find the sweet spot. You have to point out absurdity while being relatable without coming off like an annoying uncle everyone dreads seeing during holidays who's twice divorced. Right. You essentially have to not, I think, be aware that it's not you're not on Fox News or something. You know what I mean? Like, make yourself a little bit more agreeable, like you actually touch grass rather than shaking fist at cloud. Because it's so much like, if you know someone isn't a big complainer and they're more chill, you're more accepting to hear them complain about something. You know, you give them a little bit more benefit of the doubt. Good to see Americans start to get in our comedians. Dude, British comedy is like, it's different, right? Like, you guys are able to achieve things that we cannot achieve in the US. Like, Taskmaster is such a good example of that, where it's like, oh yeah, like, Americans really...
As you can see, iDubbbz ain't got nothing to say for real. What a joke, bro. What a joke. Moving on to the next topic about the streamer Extra Emily. Apparently, she got kicked out of some restaurant. I think it's called like Nanos or something. But a lot of people are cringing and saying how fake she is for how she was acting in there. Let's take a look.
Oh, so Sawyer, I'm visiting from America, and I've never had Nando's before, and I've heard some great things. To get the medium quarter pound or something, and I wanted to, document my amazing experience here at Nando's.
Wait, did they told her be quiet? Hey, like, yeah, listen, you're wilding out. Cut it out. In fact, cut the camera off. What you doing? I ain't gonna front. She is being very, very extra. I'm talking about super extra, animated, right? And it's definitely a character. I don't believe she just acts like that. On a day-to-day basis, grown woman in her 30s. I don't think so. Yeah, nah, extra Emily's putting on an extra act. So yeah, that was funny. You say, hey man, be quiet, bro. What you doing? Who the heck are you? You cussing that? Alright then, shut up. We don't want to hear what you gotta say.
I wanted to, document my amazing experience here at Nando's.
Be quiet. This is restaurant. You can't go there without the accent people. It's not allowed. So if you want to go and eat, you can go and eat, but take your camera and it's not allowed.
Okay, no problem. I will go somewhere else. Have a great day. Thank you. Okay, maybe I'll go to a different one.
Nah, fam, that was comedy gold. That was just straight amazing humor right there. That guy that kicked it out, you're a real one. I wish when I went out to like restaurants or to go eat somewhere, there was someone like that that could kick people out doing all that noise. You notice how quiet it was outside of her voice, right? And whenever she wasn't talking in that moment, it was very quiet. It was peaceful. People was eating. You come in here trying to film a Mr. Beast video. Whoa! Hey guys, we were brought to eat the. Go outside. We're not trying to take the food to go. Order it. Wait outside. Come inside the restaurant to get the food. Don't talk. Grab the food. Walk out. Don't even talk when you on this block. In fact, I can just tell you gonna disturb everybody. But yeah, I do think that she was being very extra. See what I did there? And she was doing way too much, bro. She started wilding out. Like, no one wants to hear all of that. Speaking of nasty streamers, let's talk about Lacey. Apparently, he went to some golf club, started going crazy, and it gets worse than that. Let's just get straight into it.
The camera down, please. Camera down. No YouTube being allowed. Got it. We can teach out the 3.
She's on the map.
You can't film on the course at all?
Everything.
Film agreement?
Usually Thursday film out here and you have to fill out a film.
Can I pay extra to film them?
No, you can't.
Oh, we gotta get it through my corporate.
So they told y'all that y'all can't record. Y'all decided to continue to record. Yo, the entitlement of these streamers, bro. Man, that's crazy as heck, bro. Turn the camera off. If you didn't have an agreement or discuss it with them prior, why would you think you could just film people out in the open? That's nuts, bro.
Always have fun. Yeah, I'm down. If you call them, can you ask them to film?
I mean, if we don't go inside, they won't, but they don't they're not up the ass there at all.
This place was like, you gotta get approved by corporate, and then you gotta pay extra to do a whole shoot here. We don't allow photo shoots.
I mean, call it.
Corporate. Motherfucker, turn the camera around. What corporate, brother? The last of this guy, please. No, just come inside, please. for Percy on.
Yeah, I called your name 15 times. And
You told me to wait outside to get carts.
I called your name up to be in the rebound. Two other guys, they up there.
I know, but you said to wait outside, and you called me and say,
I did call you. I called you 20 times. You all said.
Is this how you talk to customers, man?
You wasn't paying attention, dude. Also, y'all still recorded. That's crazy. But then the loudspeakers going off in the background. You over there trying to get your content and complain and cry. I didn't see a single person that seemed like they was trying to listen in for if y'all names were called. Come on, bro. And then you just go and start playing victim? Why are you talking to me like, why are you talking to him like that? Spending money somewhere doesn't mean that you can just speak about somebody in a nasty way or speak to them directly in a disgusting manner. That doesn't mean that that's okay. You know what? Nasty song. Gotta get the nasty song, because that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you know your name. You
Nasty work. Telling you, straight nasty work.
You're raising your voice, getting an attitude, but I'm paying to play at your course.
I announced your name 15 times on the loudspeaker.
You said you would come out and get me and tell me when the carts are. That's exactly what you said, word for word. That's what you and your employees said, word for word. This is a terrible establishment. I don't even want to play your course anymore. The way you're talking to a customer who's coming here to play your course, I don't even want to play here anymore. Holy shit. Fucking piece of shit. Yo, I'm not playing here, son. You know, in there yelling at me.
God damn it! I didn't jump. Why did you jump?
Tell us to get our cards. And he said he called us 20 minutes ago. We weren't even here 20 minutes ago.
No, but okay, but to be honest, our tea time was 20 minutes.
No, I know, but I went inside. He told me to wait outside, and they said they would come out here and give us our cards. That's what they said. I don't want to. I'm not playing here. Hell no. That's not how you talk to a customer.
Want to go to the other spot or not?
Yeah.
You want me to lock it in?
Yeah. Should I go ask for a refund or no? No, you're defending.
No, I'm not defending him. We were late to our tea time.
No, but he did tell us to go.
It doesn't mean he has to be.
No, but we were here. Our tea time was at 3:08.
Like, I didn't know he was being rude, so there's no reason to. I'm not rage baiting. Listen, it's not excusable for him to talk a certain way, no doubt. But we were late. But that guy's definitely an asshole.
What's the name of this place?
Westchester.
I'm never coming here ever again. Ever. You'll never see me at this place ever again. Westchester. The fuck is a Westchester?
Karen alert. Oh my. It's Karen. She's coming. Get your stuff. Get your stuff.
On his life. Let's get out of here.
He's fucking 80 years old, wrinkly as hell. He's gonna die in 3 years. I don't give a fuck what he's got going on in his life. He's gonna be a fossil by the time I'm 30.
Yeah, that was super nasty. This dude has the maturity of a toddler. Like, wow, fam. I would not want to be near him. I definitely don't watch him. Outside of me creating content for you guys. Yeah, fam, nah. Yo, that's wild. Oh, nah, fam. You gonna disrespect the heck out of him and say all of that about his age? Are there like older people that watch you? I guess not, or maybe he just don't care. He don't give a damn. Tell me what you think down in the comment section. Hit the hype button and watch more videos. I'm gonna try this format out for the long run, guys. Appreciate y'all. Check out my second channel, Exposed.
Oh, god damn it.
Should be able to find it from the homepage.
Oh, I hate the fucking...
What's going on, y'all? We about to check out a clip from iDubbbz with his nasty self, aka Hassan Jr., because iDubbbz's husband, Anis, is the junior, and he's the junior underneath her, so he's Junior. Alright, let's see what he has to say. What's going down?
Dad who wanted to fight me? What did he go by? The hero protagonist said, dude, seeing him update this in real time is a hoot. He was referring to me updating the docket for today. No, it wasn't a hoot. It was me being my genuine self on stream, updating what we were going to do for the day. Oh, big news, everyone. We're opening moderator applications for the iDubbbz Twitch channel and/or Discord server. So if you're a good person with good morals and principles and you think you understand ethics, if you think you understand ethics, well, the door's that way. Yeah, Hands linking the moderator form again in the chat, so there you are. There you are, thank you for...
There's probably gonna be like a whole bunch of people that sign up just to fuck with them. I'll probably do it for a video. I'll put an application in and then document everything and then drop a video. What it's like to be a moderator for iDubbbz. Miserable. But then he probably expect me to do shit and I don't like him, so I ain't gonna do nothing.
Thank you for your time on this matter, everyone. Make the applicants go through a debate tourney. I will be honest, I'm considering making the applicants go through a 3-hour session of Roblox Steal the Brain Rot. Like, it's not a competition, but they're gonna have to play it with me, you know. I'll quiz them about the gameplay at the end.
This is insane.
And depending on how well they answer, they may get the position. I'm a new chatter because I didn't even know you stream because I use YouTube and the YouTube stream is much welcome. Thank you, hero protagonist. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good because I'm planning on posting more on YouTube anyway. So like, before I was thinking like, I want this.
Where's the application? Does it take long to fill out? I'll fill it out on stream. Where's the application?
A little bit. I don't know. There's got to be a word for it. I always default to autistic, but that might be unfair. It's like I think that certain places have to like, it has to be this way, kind of. And I'm like, that's an autistic thought. Thinking that it has to be this way for seemingly no reason. OCD? Yeah, that could be part of it. Each applicant has to do 3 hours of Jubilee React Live. Oh, I like that. Dude, they have to do a Jubilee React Live, and the only person watching is me. No, even better. No one's watching. 0 viewers. And they have to hold it together while they're talking to fucking no one.
What? And this means that they will be qualified to be a mod? This dude need help, bro. Damn. He needs like genuine help. He's doing bad, brother.
I do kind of like that as like some sort of weird torture test. You like lock someone in a room, kind of a Mr. Beast type of deal. And so Mr. Beast is doing experiments on different people. He locks a bunch of people away in rooms, and he can flip switches and create imaginary amounts of people watching or not watching the person's gaming stream or whatever. Whatever the people are doing in their own little rooms, he decides how many people are watching, and one of the contestants, no, not one of them. You just never know when the actual people are watching. Real people. Jimmy is Vault Tech personified? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, you guys are distracting me. We need to debate. So let me go back to this debate. I think saying all art is political is not a productive statement. What people mean by it is that all art is influenced by politics. I think it's a similar conversation to like, what is justice or what is a woman? It's such a broad statement / argument that you often don't get to the point of making the argument, which is that politics permeates all life. Instead, you end up debating whether political means influenced by politics or having a political agenda or outcome. Oh, interesting. Not a productive statement. The problem I have with that, though, is it's so it's so nitpicky. It's kind of like instead of saying, I know what you mean, person who's saying it, I know what you mean, you're basically saying like, everything can be debated. That's kind of the idea with what I think it comes down to, Fart Sis. Because there's a lot of things that you say that are true that you can just hand wave away by saying, well, it's not a productive statement. It's not a productive phrase. Don't say that. It's not very productive. There's a lot of things, in fact, there's loads of phrases that are really powerful and good and important to preach, though a lot of people would say it's not productive. Sorry, people close their ears when they hear that word. People close their ears when they hear misogyny. People close their ears when they hear Zionism. They just don't want to listen because they think they're being attacked. So I think
could be because your voice is annoying as hell. People don't want to hear me. No one wants to hear you at all. Oh man, being a mod for him is gonna be agonizing. Is that why he's thinking of these like crazy things to make you do to see if you'll be able to survive? Because you have to listen to him for long hours. That sucks, man. Bless your heart. Whoever gets picked, bless your heart, bro. I tried to find the application so I could do it for fun, but I couldn't find it. I would do the application on live stream. I think that would be funny as hell.
Fundamental of your statement is true, but I disagree. Sorry, guys. I would have executed that better, but Anissa just purloined some awesome little tiles, some custom tiles, grapes, Italian tile. She stole them. Pink Bubble says, it's art. Why does it need to have political or divisive? It means to just be enjoyed and interpreted on a personal level, I feel. Yeah, I mean, I thought that shit for a long time, but it's a very, I think you gotta live like a lot more life. There's so much to that. I think art history is like, is probably a good place to start. Because a lot of these things that you would probably point to without having like, you know, without knowing too much about art history, you would probably be like, oh yeah, like this era when they were just doing these paintings of all this religious shit, that's just kind of like, they were just into it at the time, you know? It just seemed like they were into it. And it's like when you dig into all of it, it's like the reasons behind all of it are just so exhaustive and you know,
hey, what's up, Alex?
Very tied into politics. You know, it kind of reminds me, I am probably going to start making...
I don't think everything should tie into politics at all. I don't think that's crazy. Nah. That's too obsessive.
More videos that are just a little bit.
Yeah, kind of like politics is kung fu.
More goofy, a little bit more goofy, like my AI video.
You're already goofy. You're already pretty much a goof.
Just put out, but like loads of people watched that video, and you know what they said? They said, more videos like this, more non-political videos, iDubbbz. And it's like, I don't know if you watched the video, but there were plenty of things that were political in it. They were just phrased as jokes and alluding to things rather than outright saying it. So just because it's not being like fucking preached doesn't mean it's not being preached. You know what I mean? Those people are just noise. I mean, I agree, portmanteaus, but I also think that they are a lot of people. I think it's a lot of noise. Lamau thinking the ad video isn't political at all is crazy. Yeah, like, what are you gonna do? I mean, if they had more words, they would be able to communicate it. And what they're essentially saying is like, I want to be able to suspend my disbelief, or I want to be able to ignore what's under the hood. You know, I don't want to really, I want to be able to ignore what's under the hood. And so please create a video that will allow me to do that. Even though it's all there, Trump had gravy on his neck. That's politic. Yeah. And I think, you know, I think Trump deserves to have gravy on his neck. For me, for him, for you, I think he deserves that.
The hell is R-Dubs even talking about? This nigga jibber-jabbing, but he ain't saying a damn thing. Just jibber-jabbing.
Where's Felted at? You'd be quaking in your boots if Imp was in chat today. Oh wait, you're saying that to Dildos Wagons? The Imp might come around. I don't think he likes fighting though. He's more of a lover than a fighter. The refute.
Nigga, you shouldn't come around. What the hell is his husband doing? His husband coming and put a reptile on his shoulder? A lot of people are into that. That's what it feels like when she comes in the room, period. Well, what the hell is happening right now?
Just to acknowledge the sentience of other animals is part of why we're the worst species. For the sake of argument, Satan's side piece, I disagree. For the sake of devil's advocate, I disagree. I think we are the best species because we think so.
She's just coming up with any excuse to be in the damn video, and notice. She's dressed way differently than when she's doing her live stream. She got the girls out.
And we're able to come up with a lot of cool kind of crap. For instance, dogs have never invented anything. Lizards don't even know what peanut butter is. Dolphins rape. Otters rape.
What?
And I think they're proud of it too. My argument is that 98 Fiancé is a mid-TLC show.
Now, the left areas in the entire country are absolutely freaking out right now for multiple reasons. Not only is the Supreme Court voting in our favor now, which is very awkward for these guys, but also they're all broke.
New York City faces a budget crisis of a historic magnitude.
What? You elected a communist and you're in a budget crisis of a historic magnitude?
We inherited a deficit larger than any since the Great Recession. Years of mismanagement and chronic
years of mismanagement, guys.
Budgeting, alongside a structural imbalance between what New York City sends to the state and what we receive in return.
I love how this bro, literally, he walks into office, he's like, we're just gonna tax everyone for way more money, and he's like, yo, we're out of money, and it's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Have taken a toll. We cannot close this deficit with savings alone. We need new revenue.
Oh! So you know what the solution is? Getting more money! Let's freaking go, boys! Colossal W, leftoids! You voted for this, New Yorkers. Sorry, man, that sucks.
And we need a structural reset in our relationship with the state. That is the only way to meet our legal obligation to pass a balanced budget, and to do so without imposing a financial burden onto the backs of working people.
Which you are doing, which is why people are leaving New York at a historic rate.
I'm glad to partner.
I love how literally these people elected some Muslim communist to be the mayor of New York City, who swindled the entire country to redistribute the wealth from white people and Jewish people that are actually making up the wealthier communities in the actual city. And redistributing that to the fucking inbred retards brought from the third world. Communism is a giant hoax to take money from the whites and give it to the browns. This might come off as a controversial take, but you will notice.
Speaker Menendez, we call upon Albany and deliver a balanced budget. Together, we are...
Please give me more money. Everything is bad now. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Budget crisis is astronomical. Very sad stuff. Now, Zoran, everything will be free. 4 months later, Zoran, so ran out of money. Wow, I guess you can't make everything free if you have no money. Wow, that's really awkward. I can't believe this, actually. I thought if you just made all the things free, you wouldn't need money.
It's going
in
good.
New York. Isn't that the dream? Anyway,
I just can't find my way into this place.
Mamsrani over here, Zoran Mamsrani, absolute fucking retard, decided, hey, if I speak to King Charles during his visit to the United States, I know what I'll ask.
And that's what I'm really looking to do at that event.
So you haven't thought about anything you might say if you say hello to him?
Well, I didn't think about it because I do my thoughts in the shower, and I haven't taken a shower this year yet.
To chat?
You know, if I was to speak to the king separately from that, I would probably encourage him to return the Kohinoor diamond.
Okay.
King, you must return the Kohinoor diamond to India, Mr. King. Mr. King, please. This diamond should not be in England. It should be in India. Well, I don't think Zoran Mamdani should be in America. I think he should be in Uganda. Man, I think that England could come up with a really good idea here. We'll give the Kohinoor diamond back to India, but we'll also give all our Indians back to India. I feel like that is something that people could definitely be looking into to see if that works out. And I think that's probably why Zoran Mamdani is so happy that the Arabs decided to give Palestine to the Jews. Colossal W, Jews. Anyway, so New York keeps going with the virtue signaling. New York authorities have returned over 657 stolen antiquities valued at $14 million to India. All right? What are we even talking about? These stolen antiquities are conquered antiquities from hundreds of years ago when India was part of the British Empire. All right? So, like, this decolonization shit is hilarious. It really is. Because these people are all fucking retards. These people want to import infinite retards from the third world to colonize Western countries while simultaneously, while raping the Western countries, make sure the Western countries decolonize themselves and give shit to India. Do you understand the level of retard that we're dealing with? You know how many billions of dollars in the West, in America alone, is being spent every single year on Indians? On Indians that are here in our country on welfare or whatever? Do you know how much money is spent on shit like that? I think we paid for these fucking antiquities many times over, in fact. Now, checking in on Zoran achievements so far. Killed dozens of homeless people by ending homeless sweeps during a horrific blizzard. Returned hundreds of ancient antiquities to India. Budget crisis. Woo! Let's go, baby! That's Zoran Mamsrani. That's our guy. Now, of course, this happened in New York yesterday. This is a normal thing to do. This is a man setting himself on fire, triggering an explosion in Queens. 12 injured, 7 police officers. Motivation unknown, by the way. I don't want you to speculate. Who could possibly have done the suicide bombing in New York, in Queens? Who could possibly be doing this? I don't know. I don't know. It probably has something to do with the Muslim mayor. Probably. Suicide bombing? I can't think of a single race or nationality or even religion that advertises shit like that. Now, I'm just going to tell you the name of the person that blew himself up. I don't want you to come to any conclusions. His name was Anurup Parasram. Sounds like a straight white Christian male, if you ask me. I mean, obviously, I don't know, but sounds that way. Anyway, this is a religious leader, Tajul Islam. He was charged for allegedly sexually abusing multiple girls in his Jamaica, New York mosque. That's right, New York imam guy gets cooked. New York City religious leader allegedly sexually abused 10-year-old girls inside mosque. This is very surprising because there's no parts of the religion of Islam that actually endorses something like this. I wonder if anyone fell for that. Damn, that's crazy. Anyway, there's been other arrests from ICE as well. For some reason, people aren't mad about this one, but I think this is awesome. ICE, HSI, and the U.S. Marshal Service arrested this guy over here, Farkash, a foreign fugitive from Israel, who is wanted in his home nation for alleged sex crimes against children. So Israel is controlling the United States to arrest Jews that are fleeing Israel. Let's go, ICE. Hell yeah, dude. Every pedophile, they all gotta go. Every single one of them. Every illegal, every pedophile, get them all out of here. I am not gonna lie. I wish there were other countries that were also letting us know when their pedophiles are on the loose in our nations and we could deport them there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good stuff. Wow, love to see it. Now, just to understand the level of takeover that's actually happening from these people, these retard dipshits actually winning elections in our country for some reason. This is absolutely shocking. Texas completely caved to Sharia. This is a Muslim city getting greenlit to be built, a purely Muslim Sharia law-based city in Texas. This is the colonization of our country.
Welcome to Epic 2.0.
I am welcome, actually, in Epic 2.0.
Is more than just a neighborhood.
Oh, good.
It's a way of life.
We put the way of life back in Pakistan where it came from.
Forefront. With
Muslim-only city in the middle of Texas, bro.
single family homes, multi-family townhomes and apartments, senior living, and in the heart a mosque and a school.
Lovely.
Parks for Eid prayer, carnivals, and community events. We ask Allah to help us complete this project.
Yeah. And, well, I mean, between Allah and a $14 million donation to Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, from a Pakistani billionaire, it's actually working. I couldn't tell you if it was Allah or if it was the $14 million donation from a Pakistani billionaire to Greg Abbott that had this work out. But it's one of the two. One of the two caused this. And this is the judge who just ruled in favor of the Islamic city in Texas, Judge Amy Meacham. At some point, you're going to need to start doing your pattern recognition because we shouldn't be having female judges, man. I'm so radicalized on female judges, bro. I really am. Female judges? Nah, dude. Nah, dude. Nah. Minnesota Judge Nancy Brassell sentenced Somali Feed Our Future founder Zamzam Jama, who stole $5.6 million to 6 months in prison. This comes after she gave another Somali fraudster a 1-year sentence.
Was one of the least culpable.
Ms. Jama, do you have any comment?
Judge Nancy Brazel said that Zamzam Jama was one of the least culpable defendants, and she doesn't.
Bro, I don't think that there was anyone named Zamzam Jama that came into the United States on the Mayflower.
Think that she'll see Jama back in federal court for another crime.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff, bro. You gotta start getting radicalized. Wake the fuck up, man. Get a load of this story. Leftist Judge Tracy Davis just slashed a 65-year recommended prison sentence in half for a rapist because she felt he was a black victim.
But if you were to come in here and instead of being hurt and angry, which is what this court hears, right, as a 20-year-old African-American male,
what are we doing, bro?
That has been, experienced this society, etc., and you would show that, yes, okay, this is the situation, this is who I am. I don't want
this guy's a rapist.
Be this person anymore. I don't want to be in jail for forever.
Bro, this guy's a rapist.
Thompson repeatedly stated he did not care, not about his sentence, the victim, or her family. But Judge Davis,
come on!
She's the one that holds the pen, and regardless of what the media may think, she applies the law.
Nope! Judges do not create the law like this. That's not how it works. They interpret the law, and this shit is insane. Or a woman, again, let me ask you a question. When's the last time you saw one of these stories and the judge is not a woman? This is basic pattern recognition. Correct. Pay attention, man. Literally, what the fuck are we doing? I think at this point, the Overton window has shifted enough for us to acknowledge the fact that different cultures are different, right? Different people are different when they come from different cultures, different races, etc., whatever, yada yada. There are different styles, different inclinations that different people from different places hate. Different ethnic groups act differently sometimes. Men and women are different. This is an objective biological reality. All right, and because the media is trying to psyop you forever, for some reason, we have a cartel of female judges that are raping our country, and there's nothing we can do about it, it seems. All right, this is Jasmine Crockett saying that Abbott, the governor of Texas, is like a black person.
When it was a tree that ended up making him a part of the DEI class, just so y'all know, he is DEI. Yes, because he is uniquely abled, or actually he ain't able, child. Because anyway, whole other.
Yeah. So apparently, because he's a cripple, he's just like a black person. They say it.
I'm yours,
Now this is a based badass over here. All right, Representative Wesley Hunt. All right, he is a Texas congressman, and he fucking dropped a nuke.
There's been a lot of talk about there won't be any black Republican members in the new term. Yeah. What do you make of that?
Nothing. I don't understand how that's relevant.
Is the problem like recruitment? Or
I don't think it's a problem with anything. I'm not here because I'm black. I am here because I'm qualified representative.
That is the GOAT right there. The GOAT. That is right. Absolutely. He's qualified. He's not there because of his race.
Senator for Congressional District 38 in the American sitting shoes. And the one thing I don't want to get into is this game of race bait all day, every day. If there's 4, if there's 10, if there's none, we're talking about
That's right.
Is the best person that is best qualified to fill a seat.
That's right.
And I tell people this all the time till I'm blue in the face. I represent a white majority district that President Trump would have won by over 20 points, and I won by 25 points the last time I ran.
The goat? The actual goat?
There's not much color in my
You mean to tell me that MAGA people are racist?
given by the content of my character. I don't care how many black people are here. I want the most qualified people that are here.
And the thing is, like, if you actually engage with the people on the other side, and we're actually dealing with retards, right? Look at this. So this is asking if voter ID is racist.
I like it in here. It's a cool story. You got, do you have, I don't know what's going on back there. That threw me off. Have you been watching the news lately? No. They're trying to make people show their IDs to vote. Do you think that's racist? I agree.
It's racist if you show your ID.
Can I get the hitter, the purple one, and the bomb? Awesome.
You got some ID. So over, bro. Like, we're actually dealing with retards. No one thinks voter ID is racist. They just use these words to control you. That's why the way you break out of the PSYOP is by simply not giving you just need to not care about this shit. Let them call you whatever they want. Right, so Frank was very viral. We showed this recently where he was asking an abortion advocate what her favorite method of abortion. Alright? And he vividly described different types of abortions where they crush baby skulls and dismember them to pull them out of honestly, it's disgusting because it's barbaric and it's evil. And because there's a gigantic group of people that just murder babies in the country. And then she was like visibly shocked by the whole thing. So this guy, a foreigner, who's more than happy to watch our civilization die, comes into our country, a Congressman Sri Kanada, who says the Democrats, Republicans. Sorry, my mistake. Canadian accent.
Republicans are the party of creepy men writers brutal ways to spread business. They were to interrogate you about your favorite abortion method in the national congressional hearing.
I don't understand the problem. If abortion is not something to be ashamed of, I don't understand the issue, unless everyone knows it's barbaric and evil. So he responds, so which abortion is your favorite? The one where the unborn baby's body is crushed and sucked out with a hose, or the one where the baby is cut apart with a knife? Please enlighten us. And he responds,
my favorite kind of abortion is the kind that is safe, legal, accessible, and none of your damn business to regulate. And no amount of fear-mongering by describing what goes on to half-ounce fetus with no consciousness and self-awareness or feeling of pain is going to change that.
He thinks that if someone has no self-awareness, you can just kill them. Do you understand what we're dealing with, man? Do you understand the evil that we're dealing with? Politics in 2026, right? Here you got the leftists doing child sacrifice. Oh, look, here comes the far right. Here they are again. Unbelievable, honestly. Congressman, are you sure you want to argue that a lack of self-awareness justifies murder? Absolute truth, dude. All right, so this is the same Sri Kanada, by the way, who's just asked about the beagles he tortured and killed. 180 beagles that he left die in an abandoned lab.
When are you going to stop killing all those beagles? I know, but why do you kill all those dogs like that? The animal testing, don't you think that's terrible? In your home country, do they eat dogs? Is that why?
That's a good question.
Is that why you like to do those testing on those animals? Those innocent animals? Remember you left all those innocent animals? You don't remember that?
I think he remembers. I think he remembers, guy.
He had a bunch of beagles they were doing animal testing on. Real loser.
Yeah, and then he left them to die in his abandoned lab. 118 dogs. Again, people are not assimilating with our culture. I'm not gonna lie. This shit's insane. Alright, and just understand what leftist policy is, and this is Jennifer Witch. She decided to dress up as Erica Kirk to make fun of her because her husband was assassinated by 11. Isn't that cool?
Why can't we? At Eyewitness have crazy camera angles. Why? Why can't we? Why can't we act fucking unhinged? I want to be unhinged for America.
I love how their idea of Erica Kirk being unhinged is she is mourning her assassinated husband in a way that they don't approve of. Leftists being unhinged is when they try to kill the president of the United States and then get celebrated by vast swaths of the left.
I want to be crazy for America. I want to wake up this morning for her.
Anyway, so again, this is mainstream left, by the way. A lot of people think that, no, it's a couple of radicals. The mainstream left wants you to die, celebrate your murder, and harass your widow and your orphan. This is the mainstream, empathetic left that cares about virtue signaling and DEI, and they care about mental health, microaggressions. They would celebrate your murder and harass your widow and children. And this is why they need to be destroyed. Legally, non-violently, we need to obliterate them. Speaking of non-violently, Nick Fuentes, all right, had someone show up to his house. He recently had someone show up to his house because he got doxxed, and we're gonna talk about it.
So Nick Fuentes had a retard come to his house, and this is what happened.
For context, a stalker was harassing Nick Fuentes last year and posted symptoms. The same stalker sued Fuentes for assault, and today we got the court ruling plus additional evidence.
All right. I think there's more context, actually. This is after someone showed up to Nick Fuentes' house with a gun and crossbow to try to kill him. All right? Well, let's just get... Look, man, I don't agree with a lot of what Fuentes says. He wants to vote for Democrats because he's upset that Trump is at war with Iran, so he says that we need to let the Democrats win, which I think is utter insanity, whatever. But people are showing up to his house trying to kill him. But you know what? Like Hassan Piker calls for violence every single day. All right, Nick Fuentes. All right, Hassan Piker goes and supports every terrorist organization he can think of. He calls for people to do violence against different senators he doesn't like. Someone's got to do it in regards to killing Trump all the time. No death threats, no attempts on his life. You know, thank God. I don't want someone to go out there and kill him in public. If it happened, I would totally understand why it happened, which is what he said about Brian Thompson, who was murdered by Luigi Mangione in public, allegedly. And listen, I would totally understand why someone would murder Hassan, but I don't endorse it. I don't want it to happen. And honestly, it's not happening. He's going around, he's doing all these public talks, these public meetings. No security. He has zero security. Like, everyone's like, both sides, but one side needs security at risk of their life, and the other side doesn't. Isn't that weird? Oh my God! That's right.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's right. Was it legal? No. Was it impulsive? Was it legal? Yes. Was it impulsive and stupid? Probably. Was it fucking awesome? Also, yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, man, I don't care. These people are showing up to his house. People have tried to kill him. Not acceptable. Get out of here. It's like, oh no, consequences.
Alright, I'm logging out. I got such a headache.
I don't endorse it. I don't endorse crimes or violence. But this was fucking cathartic to watch. He fucking